students, welcome to the next lecture of body fluids and circulation, and here we are going to discuss about the very important topic of the chapter, that is about human heart. Here, so here we are going to discuss about the human heart. In our previous lectures we had discussed about the heart of fishes, amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals. Now the heart of humans. ये इवोल्यूशनरी बेसिस पे हमने सारे ऑर्गेनिजम्स के हार्ट का स्ट्रक्चर देख लिया. द सिंपलेस्ट टाइप ऑफ हार्ट इज प्रेजेंट इन फिशेस, दैट इज 2 chambered. आफ्टर दैट इन amphibians 3 chambered heart is there. In reptiles 3.5 chambered heart is there, and in case of birds and mammals 4 chambered heart is there. क्लियर? तो इवोल्यूशन किस तरह से हमारे पास हुआ है हार्ट का, हमने वो क्लियर देख लिया. नेक्स्टली द ह्यूमन हार्ट, एंड फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव टू डिस्कस अबाउट द लोकेशन एंड शेप, साइज and origin of heart. After that, the external structure of the heart. Firstly, we have to know about the location of heart, where the heart is located in the body. So it is located in the mediastinum. It means in between the lungs. So the location of heart is location. It is located in mediastinum. Okay? We have discussed that there is a notch present in the left lung. So here it is fitted in the notch of left lung. Clear? So it fits in the notch which is called as cardiac notch. Cardiac notch in left lung. Yeah? So this is the location of heart. Now what is the shape and size and weight of heart? So here is shape of heart. The shape of heart is basically triangular. Here the shape is triangular and its size is about a fist, about a clenched fist. Yeah? So the exact word is about a clenched fist. एकदम टाइट, हम जब मुट्ठी बंद करते तो एकदम टाइट मुट्ठी जितना बड़ा साइज हमारे हार्ट का होता है. क्लियर? और ट्रायंगुलर शेप इसका होता है. एपेक्स पार्ट इज सिचुएटेड टुवर्ड्स द लोअर साइड एंड द ब्रॉड पार्ट इज सिचुएटेड टुवर्ड्स द अपर साइड. क्लियर? तो अपर साइड कैसा होगा इसका, ब्रॉड, और जो एपेक्स वाला पार्ट है वो कहाँ पे होगा, लोअर साइड पे होगा. नेक्स्ट वन इज वेट ऑफ हार्ट, एंड दिस वेट ऑफ हार्ट is varies in males and females. In females and in males. In case of females, it is about 240 to 280 grams. So about 240 to 280 grams, or average we can say that 250 grams in females. In case of males, it is about 280 to 340 grams. Okay? So in males it is about 280 to 340 grams, and the average is 300 grams. Clear? So this is about the weight of heart, and it is mesodermal in origin. So its origin is mesodermal. It means it is originated from the mesoderm. See, here I am writing originated from mesoderm. Clear? So this is about the general informations of heart. One more thing, what is the size of heart? Clear? Its size is basically about 12 centimeter long, 9 centimeter wide and almost 6 centimeter thick. So it is about, I am writing here, this size is clenched fist, and it is about 12 centimeter long, 9 centimeters wide and 6 centimeters thick. Okay? So this is about the general informations regarding heart. Now we have to discuss about the external structure of heart. So here is external structure of heart, and I am drawing a structure. Externally the heart is looking like, here is the upper part where both of the atrium are present, and the lower part is like this. So this is the structure of heart. Externally the heart looks like this. Here the both of the auricles are present, and in the lower side both of the ventricles are present. This is the base part and this is the apex part. Here both of the auricles are there and one depression is present here, and this depression is called as coronary sulcus. This is called as coronary sulcus. Sulcus means depression, and this depression separates both of the auricles. One depression is also there. This depression is called as interventricular sulcus, which divides both of the ventricles. So this depression is called as interventricular sulcus. Clear? So this is the external appearance of the heart. The body wall of heart has 3 layers. We are talking about the external wall, that is called as body wall. The body wall of heart is basically made up of 3 layers. So here is 3 layers. These 3 layers are called as epicardium, second one is myocardium, and the third one is endocardium. Third one is endocardium. Clear? So here I am drawing the structure of body wall. So here is the body wall of heart. We are drawing the wall from internal to outer side. So here is firstly the internal one, that is called as endocardium. So this is the endocardium. Okay. This layer is called as endocardium. Nextly, the myocardium is there. I am drawing this with a thick layer. This is the endocardium, and this endocardium is made up of stratified squamous epithelial tissues. Clear? So this is the endocardium. endocardium, which is made up of stratified squamous epithelium. Stratified squamous epithelium. The second layer is called as myocardium. So here is myocardium. It is the thickest layer. This is the myocardium, and it is made up of cardiac muscles. Okay, so this is myocardium, and this myocardium is made up of cardiac muscles. Okay, so this is the myocardium. The third layer is epicardium, and this epicardium is divided into two layers, that is serous pericardium and fibrous pericardium. It is divided into two layers. First one is serous pericardium, and the second one is fibrous pericardium. This serous pericardium is again divided into two parts, that is the outer one is parietal pericardium and the inner one is visceral pericardium. It is divided into two, that is inner one is visceral pericardium and the outer one is parietal pericardium. So here I am drawing firstly the visceral pericardium. This green one is the visceral pericardium. Here, so it is visceral pericardium. And the next one is parietal pericardium. This blue one is parietal pericardium. Clear? So this is parietal pericardium, and both of these are the layers of serous pericardium. Clear? Both of these together called as serous pericardium. And the last one is the fibrous pericardium. So here is the outermost layer, and this outermost layer is called as fibrous pericardium. So this is the fibrous one, made up of connective tissues. This is the fibrous pericardium. It is made up of connective tissues and serous pericardium is again made up of stratified squamous epithelium. So this is also made up of stratified squamous epithelium. Clear? So this is the stratified squamous epithelium. This is about the wall of pericardium or the wall of heart. Clear? Here I am erasing these things so it doesn't get confused. This is the wall of heart. Here a fluid is also filled inside this cavity. A fluid is also filled here. Inside this cavity, a fluid is filled. This cavity is called as pericardial cavity, and the fluid which is filled is called as pericardial fluid. Now what are the functions of this fluid? First important function of this fluid is it acts as a lubricant. So here is the first important function, acts as a lubricant. And the second important function is protects the heart from mechanical shocks, or we can say that jerks. Clear? So the jerky conditions are protected by these wall of heart. Clear? So this is about the external structure of heart and the wall of heart. Again, I am going to recall the body wall of heart is made up of 3 layers. That one is endocardium, myocardium and pericardium. This is all the pericardium. This pericardium or the epicardium is divided into 2 parts, that is serous pericardium and fibrous pericardium. Serous pericardium is again divided into 2 layers. They are visceral pericardium and parietal pericardium. Both of these are made up of stratified squamous epithelial tissues. And the fibrous pericardium, the outer one, it is made up of connective tissues. The fluid which is present inside the pericardial cavity, that fluid is called as pericardial fluid, and this fluid acts as a lubricant and it also protects the heart from the mechanical shocks or the mechanical jerks. Clear? So this is all about the external structure of the heart. In our next section, we will discuss about the internal structure of heart. Thank you very much.